Hello everyone, this is Basim Fauzi from PowerBIMaster.com, and in this video I would show you the top 10 things I love about Power BI. Stay tuned. Alright, number one is its ease of use. If there is anything that distinguishes Power BI from any other business intelligence tool that you have ever seen, it would be that it's very easy to use. Let's see very quickly how we can build a visual using Power BI. So assuming that you have already imported the table into Power BI, you can simply drag and drop the columns you would like to visualize. So I've added the sales channel name and the sales amount in one visual, and Power BI has already suggested which type of visual I should be using. If I would like to change it to any other type of visual, I can simply choose from any of the visuals available under the visualizations options right over here. And that's how easy it is to use Power BI. You just drag and drop, drag and drop. Okay, the second reason why I love Power BI is that it has the automatic report updating feature. To show you what I mean, so using Power BI Online, we can set the specific times at which we would like our report to get updated. All we need to do is to install that simple application called Data Gateway, and after we download and install that application, we can come here and schedule the refresh for our dataset. We can choose between daily or even weekly times, and for daily refreshes, we can refresh up to 48 times per day automatically without absolutely no human interference. If you feel like your dataset even needs more refresh times, we can achieve that using Power BI Premium. The next reason why I love Power BI is that it could easily process big data. Power BI comes with many pricing plans, starting from the free or the basic plan. You can have a dataset that is up to 1 gigabyte of compressed data, that's equivalent to 10 gigabytes at least of non-compressed data, like data you may find in SQL databases or even Excel files. And if you feel that this is still not enough, you can upgrade to Power BI Premium, and in that case, you can have reports with up to 4 terabytes of actual data. The number 4 reason for why I love Power BI is that it has high level of data security. So the official way for sharing reports and dashboards over Power BI is to publish that report or add that report to your online account and give different people access to that report, or even to an entire folder containing different reports and dashboards. That's not everything. So anyone who needs to see that report would need to log in to his Power BI account using his email address and password. Additionally, not everyone who have access to the report should necessarily have access to the dataset or the raw data that's associated with that report, as you can limit the people to only access the report itself or the visuals included in that report without having access to the data underneath it. Additionally, there is a very cool feature in Power BI called row level security that would allow us to specify which people have access to which rows in the report. So for example, we could limit the sales manager in each of these continents to have access only to rows or sales that were made within his continent. The next reason for why I love Power BI is that it connects to a wide variety of data sources. Overall, Power BI could connect to over 120 different data sources, and if this is not enough, you can also use either Python or R language to connect Power BI to any other data source using these two languages. The next reason for why I love Power BI is that it has the cross-filtering functionality. So if I build another graph over here and select any bar on the first graph I built earlier, it would automatically filter the other graph to show only data that is relevant to my selection. And if I come to the other graph and select any bar, it would do the same thing. So it would filter the other graph or all the other graphs on the same page to show only data relevant to my selection, which allows you to very quickly understand the relationship among different columns in your data. and evaluate different scenarios. The next reason for why I love Power BI is that it's available on both desktop and mobile. So you have already seen Power BI desktop, which you can also access on the cloud. But if this is not enough for you and you would like to get a dedicated mobile view for your report, you can get that easily with Power BI. So this report is optimized for mobile phone view, and I can easily switch between the different graphs and different visuals I have on this report. The next reason for why I love Power BI is that we can easily extend its performance beyond basic features using both of Python and R language. So we have already seen how to use Python and R scripts to connect to an external data source using Power BI, but it doesn't stop over here. We can also use both of Python and R to apply transformations to a data set that we connected using any other data source. So for example, if we connect an Excel table to Power BI, beside the built-in features and capabilities built within the query editor, which we can use to transform our data, we can also use an R script or a Python script to make the transformations we want. Additionally, we can use R or Python to make any visual we like using these two beautiful languages. The next reason for why I love Power BI is that beside the built-in visuals and also the visuals that you can build using R and Python, as I just said a few seconds ago, you can use any of the visuals available in Microsoft Visuals Marketplace, which has over 330 visuals, which you can use almost all of them free of charge. Let me show you how very quickly. So if we click on these ellipses and click on Get More Visuals, you can get access to all the visuals available on Microsoft Visuals Marketplace, and as I said, 99% of them are available free of charge. And finally, number 10 reason for why I love Power BI is that it has the email alerts functionality. As an example, the sales amount for this report is set at 78 millions. If I create an alert to be triggered if the sales amount exceeds 80 millions, I'll get an email like this email once this alert is triggered. So it will tell me which alert has been triggered, on which dashboard, and what the current value for that KPI I was monitoring is. So these are the top 10 reasons for why I love Power BI. What about you? Which of these features do you like the most? Write down in the comments below. Like always, be the data master, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.